According to the Uganda National Housing and Population Statistics 2024, the number of Ugandans with short stature or dwarfism stands at over 194,000, including 89,102 males and 105,069 females, all aged 18 and above. This implies that the government recognizes the presence of this community within the country's population. However, individuals affected by dwarfism continue to decry the rising levels of stigma and discrimination they face in society, including difficulties in accessing equal job opportunities due to their physical stature.
You might have the qualifications, you are able to, you have the capability to work, but sometimes they, I'll give you an example, the recent UBOS population census that was conducted recently in 2024. I applied online. I even sat for the exams online, and I passed with 65. When I was sent to the district for assessment to assign me where I'm supposed to work, these policy chiefs and whatever, now they started neglecting me. I went to the mayor, I went to the clerk, and they gave me the job on merit, but before, these policy chiefs wanted to deny me because of my disability. I also applied for another job somewhere. I passed the interview. But going for assessment, I reached there, but their faces showed that I've already failed because, oh, we are very sorry. We didn't know that you were the person we are calling. Okay, are you Sabbath Isaac? Then they went and I started hearing quarrels. They started quarreling. So from there, someone came and said, Master Isaac, we are very sorry. Do you have transport?
For women in this situation, the reality is even more distressing. Some accuse manipulative men of taking advantage of them sexually and later abandoning them as single mothers.
Omusajja yanzaalamu n'andekera omwana mbeerawo ndabirira omwana wange sikirinaako obuzibu naye ebintu bye tusoomozebwa bingi naddala omusajja ava eri oluusi nga si wagundiyo si wa haitiyo mweyagadde kyo kyakola kwebakako abamu ne just n'akulekaawo n'agenda.
Surprisingly, the challenges of stigma and discrimination have also spilled over into places of worship, where members of short stature accuse church administrators and ushers of relegating them to Sunday schools or children's services, instead of creating accessible spaces for persons with disabilities. Others, they say, focus more on praying for them to achieve miraculous physical growth rather than promoting their inclusion.
Many take us to be children. For example, when you go to churches, they will just refer you to the Sunday school, which really, one, it affects our participation, two, dignity is taken away, but the other way around, even the way how they perceive us. For example, they normally go charity model, where even pastors call person with disabilities that please collect for this person money, but not bringing the other concept. Yes, I need that money, but how are you helping me out? Which information are you giving to the public or to the church goers before they collect money?
To address these demeaning practices, Joel Kawangs, the Programs Officer for the Disability Sports Program, called on religious authorities to subject the implicated religious leaders to ideological reorientation programs aimed at transforming their primitive mindsets.
That's why we call upon the religious leaders, Interreligious Council, UJCC, to educate religious leaders to understand that we are little persons, but we are adults, they are children, and we deserve what it takes. We only need the right best approach. It is a right to go to church and to be where I am. Otherwise, sending me to the church, to Sunday school, where I even have come with my child who has been admitted or allowed to stay in the main service, really is a lack of dignity.
It's against this background that Wokobera Shamim, a member of the community, called for an enhanced public awareness campaign to sensitize Ugandans about the rights of individuals with short stature.
So why are we still more vulnerable is that the awareness about the rights of persons of short stature is still very low. We are not yet there to reach every person. We are not yet there to reach every community, every parent, to tell them that please, when you bear a child with a disability of short stature, it's not that needs to be, you are not supposed to be pitied, but you have to just treat this child as a child. You take that person to school, you take that person for health services. So that's the issue. There is need for more human rights awareness such that we see less of the vulnerability in our community among persons of short stature.
However, the State Minister for Gender and Disability Affairs, Honorable Helen Grace Asamo, reiterated the government's commitment to supporting and empowering persons of short stature, reaffirming hope for this marginalized group.
The government of Uganda is committed to fostering an enabling environment for little persons through inclusive policies and programs that guarantee equal access to education, health care, and economic opportunities. Our legal frameworks, including the Constitution and the Persons with Disabilities Act 2020, uphold the rights of persons with disabilities and mandate stakeholders to provide specialized support where needed. The revised national policy on persons with disabilities prioritizes protection against discrimination and neglect, while promoting improved communication, health access, and social inclusion tailored to individual needs. Since ratifying the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities in 2008, Uganda continues to uphold full participation and non-discrimination of little persons.
The national theme for this year's celebration is raising awareness about dwarfism and promoting inclusion of little persons in Uganda. This theme emphasizes the importance of educating the public, challenging misconceptions, and advocating for equal opportunities and rights for persons of short stature across the whole country.